Hey guys, welcome back. Oh yeah, I'll put you on a little bit, Sylvie. Will everybody log in? For you to share your story. So Instagram has a 1 hour limit, like 50 something minutes, and then it cuts everybody off. And so it cut me off at like 1 hour. And then when I tried to go back on, it didn't work. So I had to reboot my phone and get back in. So that's what happened, guys. So sorry. Video working, right? Audio working. Everything's working. Yeah, I want everybody to hear Sylvie's story, because this is very typical of most traders. People that have been trading for a while. She's been trading for 5 years. But you know what, man? In this profession, there's so much to learn, guys. It's like when I meet another guy who's been trading for a while, I feel like I'm dumb, because everybody trades differently. There's a bunch of different things that they do, because each person has their own strategy. Each person has their own edge. And so it's amazing, man. I can listen just to Tosh today. You know, Tosh was telling me today about, he showed me his trades. I'm like, holy fuck, you're the guy that took all my fills, you know? So it's amazing. So, you know, you learn a lot from everybody, man. Don't underestimate someone just because they're starting out. And don't be too confident in someone just because they're trading for 20 years, you know? All right, let's put Sylvie back on. Hey, what's the LTK at, guys? Hey.
So, I don't know what we were talking
How about
about.
we can start over. Name, where you're from, and your backstory.
Yeah, okay. So, my name is Sylvie, and I'm coming from Bulgaria, but since I'm 18, I came to Germany.
What city in Germany are you from? Where you at? What city?
I'm from Stuttgart, where the cars are made.
Oh, nice. That's why I see you drive the Mercedes.
Yeah, that's why you see all the cars probably.
Nice.
Because I'm working for a company which makes cars, of course, and I'm doing all the connected phone stuff for Mercedes. So that's why you see all the cars.
Yeah, dude, that's fun.
Yeah.
What time is it over in Germany right now?
Right now I think it's like 6 o'clock or something. So
okay.
Already late. And the reason I joined MIG is basically because for now I was swing trading, which was working or is working, still working. But with swing trading, it's not like day trading, you know. You're holding a long time positions. It's more like supplemental income, but this is nothing what I can live from. So that is why I joined MIC.
I saw you were trading futures. You're trading a lot of different stuff, right?
Yeah. But I want to learn more day trading, and I follow you for a long time. That's why I knew you're a legit person, and that's why I joined. And I'm really happy about that, because since I joined, I learned so much. And there are so many great people inside of the room which are helping each other. I'm really, really thankful for that.
Thank you. Yeah. So Sylvie joined a week ago.
Yeah.
She's been trading for 5 years. So this is I want to talk to you because this is very typical of most people. They've been trading a long time. And so, but I always say, you know, you don't really know what you don't know until you know it, right? So if you're not exposed to it, you don't know what you're not knowing. So how about this? This is a great exercise. Tell me during your 5 years what you thought, and then now that you learn more, what is the reality? You know, like what is the big difference? Like, wow, I didn't know this, but you know, you understand what I'm saying? Like the difference.
You mean what I learned from MIC?
So the difference between you learning on yourself 5 years, what you thought you knew, and then when the new stuff you learn, like you say, oh, I didn't know all this. So what the difference is.
Yeah, for example, like what you're teaching you're putting your orders at the limit and at the support and resistance areas, and then you're just waiting to get filled. This is something I would never do. I was basically more like, I start to trade and I see what is the price action, and I react on that. And a lot of times I'm really late with my executions, which is of course at the end chasing and not a good thing.
Correct.
So,
You nailed it right there. So the difference is, before you were chasing, now you're planning.
yeah, exactly.
So by doing this, it feels like you're more in control, right?
Exactly. And one more thing, I'm in contact with Shira. He also told me, don't trust yourself. Try to go to your broker and set your max loss for the day, for example. And right now I'm off account, and I'm going to do that for sure, because I know myself. I can have.
There's two things you could do: set the max loss and set a max size.
Yeah, good idea.
So basically, this is very typical. A lot of times it's like, that's what I used to do too. I used to chase because that's all you knew. You thought stocks were random. So when I started trading, I thought stocks were all random. Now that you learn technical support, technical analysis and all that, you realize, dude, it's actually very ordered, right? It's not random.
And especially I'm realizing that those support and resistance areas, they're working much better in the small caps than in the large caps, because back in the day I was trading large cap or big cap stocks, and it was really different, and it's still different. So I want to get away from those big caps and focus only on the small caps. And I see.
So this is the problem with new traders too. I realize they want to trade everything. So what happens is you can't. You have to pick. You have to pick like one area, one segment. I call it a niche, and try to learn that niche.
Exactly.
Otherwise, like it's just too confusing. So tell me what you are currently. Did you try the new strategies yet? It's only been a week. Have you tried it?
Yes, I currently I'm paper trading it because I'm opening an account. So I think I would get a short seller because I don't feel comfortable when I'm longing a stock which is that low. So
yeah. I think
you
like I said, you have to try both things and then see what works for you. But this is great, man. I enjoy talking to you because this is very good, because most traders go through your path. I've gone through that path, and that's, you're fortunate at least now to learn and still have the opportunity and the money. So you must be a decent trader to still be in the game 5 years later, right?
That's true, yeah.
So now you imagine if you learn a little more and you apply it to what you already know, you're gonna be great, man. The one thing you realize is the discipline. You have to stop out. You have to take your losses, right? That's the major thing.
What I'm looking for is, for example, what Alex is trading. I'm looking for those low hanging fruits.
Yes.
And also for the stocks which are broken already, and below that line, I'm looking for.
So let me show you what I just did today. Remember, during my IG live, guys, during my IG live, I said where I was going to short, right? ELTK. Look at, and I filled it. I put blind orders. This is how confident I was in the lines. I filled it. Remember the $3 line?
Yeah.
ELTK. These are all blind orders. I got lucky all the way down to 269. These are blind. I didn't even see the chart. I didn't see anything. So right there would have been most people's pay. So like I say, if you learned it the right way, this is not to brag. It's just to show you that I have confidence in the system. The system is the support and resistance, just like that. Where did I get that, guys? I'm going to show you right now. So this is ELTK. So you see the $3 line.
Yeah.
All I did was I just put orders right there. Because all morning, what we saw this, all morning, there was a channel. We talked about this in MSC. There's a channel between $3 and then a 270, 260 something. So since I'm trading it blind, I don't know where it's going to go. I started scaling. Little shares, but they add up. These, this I didn't put much because I'm walking. This is only 5,000 shares, but dude, this 20 cents, 30 cents is a lot of money. It adds up. You can do this every day, right? I mean, you just have to wait for that one opportunity, and there's your paycheck. This is a $1,000 trade right here. Walking the hill. This is not to brag. It's just to know that, you know what, man, it doesn't take much. It was 5,000 shares. I traded 5,000 shares of this stock is less than $15,000. And if you have margin, you have less. You see what I'm saying? I just have confidence the fact that 3 has been the resistance, and so I just took 5,000. What's the worst case? I stop out at 310. 310 is the high of day, so my stop would have been 10-cent stop. But my profit margin, I went from 297 covered at 268, so I made 30 cents. You know, so these are the things that we teach, and to be honest, it's the strategies. They are only as good as the operator, meaning you. You have to have the discipline to take the stop. And the problem is that a lot of people are scared. When it ran up to here, you're scared it's going to blow $3. No one's shorting, but I'm shorting because I've been doing this a long time. I know that that's the reason why I make money. Everybody is chasing this, thinking it's going to break $3. Then same thing all morning. I trust my lines. My lines has not been wrong all day, right? But when it breaks, you have to have the stop. So the stop that we give ourselves is the high of day stop. So on that break, I would stop out. I lose 10 cents, 20 cents, and 15 cents, whatever, right? But my reward is 30 cents. So all I did is I took the channel. And so you see it here, 297 all the way to 269. I mean, that's 30 cents. That's pretty good.
That's great, yeah.
And you, like I said, you don't need many of these a day. You need just 1, 2, even 2,000 shares, okay? Let's say you do 2,000 shares, which is a $5,000 position. You make 20 cents, that's $400. And you scale out, you make $300, you know, whatever.
Great.
That's enough, you know, as supplemental income, or once you get better, you can do this. But the thing is, it's discipline. It's you. So this is why I teach people. People think they make, this is scalping, but you know what, man? At this level, you just want to make money, build your bankroll, and then get to the next level, right?
It's different. It really is different. I agree, because since I learned, I see how disciplined the people in the chat room are. It's not like you try to nail everything and brag. It's really just waiting for the setups to come to you. So
yep, that's, in my opinion, that's the way the proper way to trade. You plan your trade, because what happens is I don't like to trade things that just ran, because what's happened, then you end up chasing, you don't know what you're doing, and so that's why you screw up. So I'd rather just miss the trade if I don't plan it. Just forget it. You know what I'm saying? That's, in my opinion, that's the best way to do it, because there's always a new opportunity. The last thing you want to do is be unprepared and get your butt kicked. That's the worst. I'd rather make 0 than lose money.
great idea. One more question I have about,
Yes.
when, for example, let's say if I risk $200 per trade, how should I split my orders? Should I split it into 2 or into 3 portions? So
I'll give you an example. Let's say you want to do 2,000 shares. So this is how I did 5,000 shares. So I'll let you know. So this is an exact example. I had FOMO. I really wanted the $3 line, but I'm like, shit, what if $3 doesn't hit? Because everyone's looking for $3. So this is bad, actually, okay? This is something you don't want. I have enough cushion because I made money today, so I did stupid. So I went 10 cents earlier, but I did smaller size.
yeah,
So let me show you. So I scaled out. So I allotted myself 5,000 shares for this trade because I'm walking the hill. I don't know what it's doing. This is straight up blind trading. So what I did was I did this. I did just 1,000 shares at 286. 1,200 shares at 287, 296, some more. So basically at the end, I split 5,000 into 4 orders. Actually 6,000, I did 6,000 shares into 4 orders. And I basically did half at the 287s, which is a 290 and the $3 line. I do a little, you can scale it even every 5 cents if you want. But I did this on my phone. I was walking the hill with you guys, right? And so I mean, you play with however you want to scale. This is the way I scale. I did 10 cents. You could do 5 cents. You could do line. Or for you, in my opinion, wait for the 3. Why be 10 cents earlier like me? If I waited another 10 cents, I could have made more money. Another $250. But it depends. I wanted more shares, so I mean, I was willing to take but that, in my opinion, that may not be the right way to trade either, because I sometimes I'm too loose because I have a bigger account and I've been up, so if you starting FOMO. I had FOMO. I started at 287. I told myself, hold on. I told myself $3 line. I keep telling during the walk, but I can't help it. So I had to get a little bit because I would feel so bad. So what I did was I did a little share here, you know, just 2,000 shares, and then the rest would be at where I want. So you can scale out if you have FOMO. If you have 2,000 shares, do 500 shares at 287, and then 1,000 shares at this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to hit it where you really want to hit it, because and the hardest thing about trading is this. The hardest thing about trading is two things: is to be okay with missing the trade. You have to practice every day with okay missing the trade, and be okay with taking money early, and not being like, oh my God, I messed up. I'm gonna start chasing down. I'm so mad. I could have made money if I loaded up. So I call that the hindsight. That's going to kill you. Like I coulda, I shoulda, I woulda kind of thing, and that's what screws you up.
I've been through.
Yep, and that's all the FOMO. It's the anxiety of missing the trade, and so you go back, and then now you're like, okay, I was so right the first time. Now I'm gonna go. I says I miss it. I'm gonna double the next time, and that's how you lose. You know, each trade worked by itself, and if you miss it, you miss it. And so work every day on how to cure your anxiety of missing the trade.
Yeah. For example, worst thing I have done in the past is, let's say I'm in a winning trade, it turns into a loser, and I'm getting so mad that I start to get into every other trade, even though there is no setup, because I'm mad that that I made the winner into a loser.
Correct. So this is how you fix the winner to a loser. So if you're up on the trade, take half off at the line, and then you can hold half and then put a stop so that you will never turn the winner into a loser.
Yeah.
And you've already taken half of your position off as a winner. So the worst case is you won on half the position, and then you hold the other half and you take another half of that off and you let the other one ride, and then you put a stop, right? And that's how you assure you never give back money. So use the hard stops and always take at least half off to pay yourself.
Sounds good.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Sylvie. I'll see you in the room.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good day. All right, guys. Well, I just wanted to end you there. I'm back to my trading desk, as you see. I hope you guys learned something there. Dude, I live to nail the trade. It's not even the money anymore, guys. Seriously. It's the fact that I fucking planned the trade. I made the right fucking call. That is the high. At this level, to be honest, money doesn't really mean as much as the fucking trade itself. I fucking planned the trade. I went for my fucking hike. I put in the order. I keep telling you guys, $3. Right? I'll tell you guys, $3. You're going to make money fucking watching my Instagram live as I walk up the hill, $3. And what happened when $3 came? Everyone was a fucking chicken. Did not fucking order, but fuck, trust the fucking lines. Everyone thought they're going to break $3. They did not break $3. And so what happened was, dude, I nailed the fucking play. Covered down to 269. Fucking top ticked and bottom ticked. Luck. Yep, I got lucky. You know, that's what it is. We talked about why people get lucky. You know, I got lucky. I'll take it, whatever it is. Thanks, guys. You have a good day. I'll see you guys in chat.